As an anime lover, I would love to see more and more anime game mobile that are made by fansmade, because most of the fansmade is making the game based on what he loves, so they will try to create an anime game without getting paid. What we should do as the anime game fans is just appreciate his game, and hopefully the game developer will keep updating it. Top 12 Best Anime Fan-Made Game Mobile High Graphic. Best Fans-Made Anime Game Android. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. One Piece Fighting Game. One Piece Fighting Game OPH Hunter. One Piece game has become the most looking game anime on Android. It's because the fans are really fanatic with so many unreal theories about the secret storyline in the future. This best One Piece game is made by Dracula Gaming. We will play a deathmatch between all players. The person who is standing for the longest and becomes the last man standing, then he will become the winner. I see it has so many strongest characters in One Piece like Shanks, Gold the Roger, and Marshall the Teach. All of those characters have the same skill, just the same as the movie. Right now, the developers are on developing new modes like racing modes and more new stages. Just imagine you can use a Gear 5 Luffy character. Such insane OP games on mobile that hopefully they will release on iOS as well. Demon Killer Fight Anime Game. Demon Killer Fight Anime Game. This is the best Demon Slayer mobile game, even if it is just a fan-made. But honestly, the control and the way of the character movement in action is really smooth. The graphics seems really perfect with high quality anime games. The gameplay of Demon Slayer Android game is, we will play as a Tanjiro as our main character. The game is stage-based, so we need to clear all of the stage to move into the next room. Even the game's arena design is quite repetitive, but the level of the enemy's difficulty is getting higher. We must save some NPC and escort her to the next room to finish the game. At the moment, we cannot change any character in the game. Hopefully, the developers will add this feature in the future. The best anime RPG game Demon Slayer for Android game offline mobile. Dragon Ball Fan-Made. Dragon Ball Fan-Made Fighter or DBZ Fighter Mobile. This Dragon Ball game is made by Unity 3D. That's why this DBZ game has the best graphic. We can adjust the visual into an epical level, but I'm pretty sure your phone can handle this game really well. It requires a low spec phone. The gameplay of this Dragon Ball fan-made game is, we can unlock the character by clearing the challenge mode, but before you start to get there, you can do a training or free battle and select the enemy's level difficulty. The control of the DBZ Android is really easy to navigate. It absolutely has a huge potential. There are so many arena battles we can pick. Try one by one to get a different atmosphere. The best Dragon Ball games Android, no emulator. Origin Games 7 Deadly Sins. Origin Games 7 Deadly Sins. This is the best anime game Android. 7 Deadly Sins mobile game fan-made. It doesn't have any storyline. We must accept the quest. Try to focus on killing the right demon. This monster has long range skill like a fireball, and also he can do a close combat. But the control is quite difficult because our character cannot do an auto aim exactly to the monster. Getting the right direction is the best way to get the right point of aim. You can slash the enemy with your little sword and dodge the enemy's skill. I highly recommend you to face the enemy one by one because it will be easier for you to win. Best anime games Android. Ultimate Thunder. Ultimate Thunder BAFA. I know this is a fan-made game, but please developers, make the combat battle look more satisfying please, because the graphic of every character is really good. We have different characters from different anime games like Naruto, Kakashi Hatake, Vegeta, and Broly. All of the characters can power up the energy for launching a long-range attack. Close combat needs a lot of improvement for sure. That's why I cannot play it for quite a long time. I really hope the developers make it faster on the progress, especially if the battle needs more action and the skills should look way more similar to the actual movie. This anime game can be played in offline mode. Swami's Attack on Titan. Swami's Attack on Titan fanmade. I would love to see if the game's developer of Attack on Titan Mobile make a collaboration with Swami's. Even though this is an indie developer, but the way he makes this AOT game is really much better than the official one. There are so many players who support this project. Right now the mobile one has been done, so they focus on making the AOT mobile on PC. What a great progress! The gameplay of this game is really good. We can move the character with his string and see how amazing the control is. It's really got to the absolute point. We must aim the Titan's neck to damage and make an instant kill. Even if you cut the Titan's hand, he can still move. At some point, we can become a Titan with a huge size. Everything will boost significantly, like power and speed. Jump Ultimate Stars. Jump Ultimate Stars Reborn Mugen. Even this anime fan-made is an pixel art graphic, but the quality is really good. All of the character skill is really the same as the anime movie we have watched. It totally makes a satisfying feeling having those superior characters in every anime at once for having a fight. There are Luffy, Naruto, Sasuke, Madara, Tanjiro, and many more of the big names. No wonder it has a bigger size game because everything is very detailed. You will enjoy this stage background as well. There are so many different stages that will make you never get bored. The control movement is very easy to navigate and really responsive. Absolutely the best anime game on Android iOS. Drakomon. Drakomon. For a fans-made game, this game is really close to the original Pokemon game. This Pokemon anime game has an open world. We can explore a different village, city, and map. We can switch the Pokemon or catch the enemy and become ours. The game has been optimized really well. I noticed when we're moving our character around, the Pokemon will following us from behind. The combat camera has changed into action. Unfortunately, you must purchase into premium version to enjoy this game offline. But playing it online is really good as well. Just watch the ads while come into the house or go out from the house. Best fan-made game anime RPG Android iOS. Sword Art Online Reforged. Sword Art Online Reforged. We only have one Sword Art Online mobile fan-made, and this game is an open-world action RPG. Because this is only the beta testing, so the quest is really limited. We must complete 2 quests, which is collecting the herbs around the area between the trees and stone. And the second quest is killing 2 boars. The boars don't move, so we can slay them easily. We can do 2 actions, basic attack and jumping. That's all of the main quest. Then you just have to walk around and enjoy the scenery with green grassland. Unfortunately, after a check on the developers, which is like Yugen, I didn't find any updates. Another Sekai. Another Sekai. This is the best anime game that is made by Indonesian developers. The game has a main quest. We must follow it by using the hint symbol on the screen. It will be really easy to reach the quest actually. This anime game fan-made really has high quality graphic, but seems quite heavy for a low spec phone. But don't worry, you can lower the setting graphic to make it smoother. On the way, you will find a katana sword to kill some enemies you face. The control is really good and I was impressed with the character movement. It's quite realistic the way she dodges and how she runs. The best anime fan-made RPG game on Android iOS. MHA Path of Heroes. MHA Path of Heroes. This is My Hero Academia mobile is really good as the fan game. We can run just like a lightning to explore the wide world much faster. I tried on the combat move like a punch, kick and skill. It's so much satisfying. Unfortunately, we will not find any monster around, so this fan-made game has a lot of work to be done. The character design is the next level, full of details, and it looks like a console level. On mobile, this game is quite heavy and make us play it slower than normal action game anime. Best fan-made games Android iOS. Jump Force. Jump Force. So speechless how possible fan-made making the best fighting game with cool graphic and best gameplay. This Dragon Ball game lets player do many action. For example, we can do a combination attack, fast skill, compete skill, and we should click it faster the screen than the enemy to determine who will become the winner. Then the one who's lost will get so high damage. We also can compete our punch and kick based on the same mechanism as well. This anime game has so many character selections like Goku, Luffy, Cell, Vegeta,